Welcome back to LMC Varsity Sports. I'm Elijah Ware here with Tom Sacco, and we're at Harrison High School as the Rye Neck Black Hats get set to host the Edgemont Panthers. And Edgemont as well as Rye Neck, they both love to pass the ball, Tom, so we should see a pretty high-scoring affair going on here.
That's right. I mean, it's their regular season finale. We've seen some pretty high scores. They've been involved in some shootouts, so I think we're going to see a good offensive game today.
So Rye Neck comes in at 4-3, Edgemont at 5-1. This one is to go to the league championship, so we'll have your opening kickoff coming up next. We are here at Harrison High School as Rye Neck gets set to receive the opening kickoff from the Edgemont Panthers. Back to receive is Ryan Ramos, and he is a dangerous punt and kick returner. So we'll see what he does with this opening kickoff. Kicking for Edgemont is Devin Giulianardo. And we are officially underway as this is a onside kick attempted by Edgemont, and it's recovered by the Panthers, so they'll start their drive with good field position near the 50-yard line.
Interesting way to start the game there.
It'll be first down and 10 for the Black
Maybe that's
Hats
something that they do every game, try to get the opening onside kick. We're not sure. But nonetheless, Evan Falco and his offense will start
Great field position.
Yeah, with great field position at their own 47. Falco lined up in the shotgun. Simon to his left, he sends Ramos in motion, and we have a false start on the opening play of the game. And that's not how the Black Hats wanted to start this game.
That'll be
definitely not, but they got a little bit of a break, starting off at midfield pretty much from that failed onside kick. So, but they'll move back a little bit here now.
So 1st and 15 for the Black Hats. We'll see if they can overcome this penalty to start the game. Ramos in motion once again. And this will be a handoff to Simon, and he has some room to run, and he gets the yardage back and more, getting a first down. He is up to the Edgemont 36-yard line. So a great opening run from Simon.
Pickup of about 20 yards. It's a
that play may have taken Edgemont off guard, as Rye Neck usually comes out passing. So a draw play to Simon to start the game, and that gives Rye Neck even better field position.
Got a big chunk of yards there. Let's see if they mix it up with a pass here. We know that they like to air it out a bit.
This time Simon lined up to the right of Falco, and this play is blown dead, and we have another false start against the Black Hats. So Rye Neck starts this game off shooting themselves in the foot twice.
I think there might be some confusion with who's going in motion or not getting set correctly. It's 2 out of 3 plays resulting in a false start.
So Falco still in the shotgun. Simon to his right. He has 4 receivers split out. And this is another handoff to Simon, and he picks up a few, but this time he's swallowed up by the Edgemont defense.
Once again, number 24, Tyler Simon. Goes for a short gain, and will bring up second down.
In on the stop that time for Edgemont looked like Anthony Languli, excuse me. Falco still in the shotgun. He'll be for most of the game, and he is under pressure, but a good screen, and this one is dropped just a little too high for Simon, and we have a late penalty flag that comes out.
Number 24, Tyler Simon, falls incomplete.
It's a good job of Falco to avoid the pressure there, and got an accurate throw off, but just couldn't corral it. Let's see what this flag is.
So we have pass interference on Edgemont. So that'll put Rye Neck in good position, and that'll be a first down. So the referee is still discussing. Not sure what they're talking about. But on that last play, that was a good call from Coach Ianello. As he knew the pressure was coming, he dialed up the screen just a little too high for Simon as it went off his fingertips, and he might have took that one to the house.
Yep,
if he had caught it.
He did have room to run. That might be part of the problem. You know, he might have been trying to turn upfield before he really caught the ball.
Right. So the referee's still discussing the last play, the pass interference.
I'm not quite sure what is going on.
So we have an ineligible man downfield. So it is not a pass interference, and it's an ineligible man downfield. So that's another penalty against Rye Neck, and that will set them back even more.
That penalty has been declined.
The penalty has been declined.
And it'll bring up third down.
So it'll be 3rd down and 15 for the Black Hats. I think it was a smart decision to decline that penalty.
Bring up 3rd and long.
Right, brings up 3rd and long.
Don't give him an extra play to pick up that first.
Falco in the shotgun, he takes the snap. He has Simon out to his right on the flare. Simon tries to get upfield, he runs down the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds. He gets up to the 27-yard line of Edgemont. And this brings up 4th and short for the Black Hats. And Coach Ianello, he's going to go for it.
They've been making pretty decent gains on offense when they aren't getting penalties, so I think this is not too bad of an idea here to go for it in 4th and short.
So Simon has started the game strong. So let's see if the Black Hats decide to go to him again on this 4th and short. 4th and about 2 coming up. Ramos in motion, and this handoff is indeed to Simon, and he drives forward. He's very close to a first down. And it looks like he is just short of a first down. And this is a turnover on downs.
And after that 4th down carry, we have a stoppage on the field.
So it looks like they're going to bring out the chains, and we're going to have a measurement.
Looks like they might bring out the
Pretty close.
So fourth down and very short. We have a measurement coming up, and we'll see if Rye Neck's drive will continue or if it halts at the 27-yard line. And this one stretches just a bit too far, and he's very short. So it'll be Edgemont ball, and they'll start their drive at their own 28.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
So out comes Edgemont's offense.
28-yard line.
Edgemont comes into the game at 5-1. Last week defeating Hastings on a forfeit 2-0. So this will be their first game action in a couple weeks.
Yep, I mean, you know, Hastings has been having a problem putting together a full team, so I guess a couple people don't show up. They unfortunately have to forfeit. Free win for Edgemont.
So Edgemont starts under center. This is a pitch. So Languili will be stopped. So good first play from the Rye Neck defense. And Edgemont loses about a half a yard on the play.
It was good pursuit. Everyone stayed in their lanes and was able to bottle that one up.
And that 1st down carry for Edgemont goes for a short loss. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So 2nd down and 11 coming up for Edgemont. This is a pitch to the opposite side for Languili. And he tries to break it up to the outside, but he is stopped.
Got a flag in there too.
Good play by Michael
Colasanti.
Colasanti.
Goes for about 4 yards, but there is a flag down on the field.
But as Tom said, we do have a flag down on the field. So we'll see what this one is all about. Looks like it's going to be a hold on Edgemont. And this is going to back them up 10 yards. It is indeed a holding call on Edgemont.
Against Edgemont.
And Rye Neck will accept. So it'll be second and about 21 for the Panthers.
And that is not the way they wanted to start this drive, for sure.
So the referee walks off 10 yards.
After that 10-yard mark
Taking
off,
very
it'll
short
be
steps, though.
Second down and about 21.
So it'll be second and should be 21, and it looks about right. So we have Kirk Leonardo under center. He makes a pass out to Ryan Gordon, and Gordon is stopped after a gain of about 7. So we'll have third down and long coming up for Edgemont.
And that catch by Edgemont is complete.
Not much room for the Edgemont to go anywhere on offense, really.
Bring up third down.
Rye Neck swarming to the
On
ball.
tackle for the Black Hats, number 24.
Not really giving up any yardage so far.
So this is a pass, and this one is completed. And it looks like it's very close to being a first down. This one completed to Gordon again. And it looks like he'll be
Just a bit short.
And that Edgemont pass was to complete to number 9, Ryan
So
Gordon.
Ryan Gordon comes up about a yard short of a first down, or 2 yards short of a first down.
It'll be fourth down.
So it'll be fourth down and 2. And Edgemont is going to go for it on their own side of the
And on the
field.
tackle for
So
the
very
Black
risky
Hats.
play
That
coming
is a
up
risky move.
from Coach
Number 11,
Conley.
Luke Murphy.
And under center now is Languili. And he does the quarterback sneak, and he pushes
makes
forward,
it.
and he has more than enough for a first down as they're still
He's pushing the pile.
And the pile is
They
still
can't bring him
moving all the
down.
way across the 50. And this is a first down and some for Edgemont.
It was a tough run there. He had 6 or 7
That
guys
quarterback keeper
in that
goes
pile
for about
there.
13 yards. That is enough for a first down. First and 10 for Edgemont in Black Hat territory at the 47-yard line.
So Edgemont keeps this drive going with the first down up to the 47-yard line of Rye Neck. And this is a near fumble in the backfield early was Gennaro Bianco.
Great penetration there on that play. I mean,
That play was originally stuffed in the
he was in there as soon as the
by
ball was snapped, pretty much.
Gennaro Bianco.
He sniffed that one out.
So Leonardo had no choice but to keep that one.
After a 2-yard pickup, it'll be second down.
So it'll be second down and about 8 coming up. As Leonardo goes under center, and this is another pitch out to Languili, and he'll be stopped in the backfield. He spins off, and he is down the sideline, and he is still going, and he'll be pushed out of bounds at the 11-yard line. A good run from Languili.
He did not give up on that play, and we thought he was going to be stopped for a loss. He ended up rumbling for another 30 yards or so.
So Languili makes a good move, Tom. He spins off a defender, runs down the sideline, and picks up about 27 on the play.
No, yep. It was a good effort after contact there for sure.
So Leonardo back under center. He hands this one off to Raheem Adams, and Adams gets a nice gain on the play and a tackle by Matt Teller.
Carry on the play for Edgemont, number 22, Raheem Adams.
So Adams is up to
Pickup of
the 6.5-yard line,
second down.
and Edgemont is knocking on the door and trying to strike first here in this season finale.
They are in good position to do that right here.
Kirk Leonardo back under center. He sends Gordon in motion. The pitch out to Gordon. Gordon tries to cut it up the field. And he'll pick up a short gain on the play. And we have third down coming up.
That play goes for a short gain. It'll bring up third down and goal.
So third down coming up. Gordon gets up to the 4-yard line with 5:55 left to go in this first quarter. Edgemont is getting very close to the end zone. We have Languili back under center once again, and he does get in for the touchdown as Edgemont takes an early 6-0 lead over the Rye Neck Black Hats. Good strong run from Languili.
Yep, he had a couple great runs that drive.
So when you see Languili get under center, it's most likely going to be a quarterback sneak, as we've seen early in this game. But we did see him in warm-ups passing the ball a little bit, so they may be trying to set Rye Neck up for a big pass later on in this game. So the kick is up, and the kick is good. Edgemont takes a 7-0 lead with 5:42 left to go in this first quarter. Rye Neck gets set to receive when we come back. We are back here with 5:42 left to go in the first quarter after the Edgemont touchdown from Languili. I've been corrected once again. Languili, not Languili. So after the touchdown from Languili, Edgemont is up 7-0 as they kick this one off, and this one may sail out of bounds, and it does. This is a penalty. So Rye Neck will start this drive with good field position once again.
We'll see if they can clamp down on those penalties that shot themselves in the foot a little bit last drive.
Definitely. They had 3 penalties on the first drive of the game. Couldn't convert that last 4th down play. And that led to an Edgemont taking it the length of the field.
They did convert on 4th down with a couple of clutch runs when they needed it. Got some big gains.
Languili going in that quarterback for those specific plays. And now we have Falco with Simon to his right as he drops back the pass. And this is a bomb up to Ramos, and Ramos catches it, and he's running down the sideline, and he'll be pushed out of bounds. And Rye Neck is in business as they're in the red zone on their first pass of their second drive of the game.
A quick strike there. Nice pitch and catch there to Ramos.
There's a bunch of snacks.
Oh, thank you.
45-yard pickup right there.
Shout out to Matt Teller's mom. She just brought us some nice snacks. And Rye Neck is in business as they are up to the 23-yard line, knocking on the door, trying to get a score.
Guys, it's not closed. Put it in sugar. You want one? Hot, sure? Coffee?
Thank you.
Ramos in motion to hand off to Simon. He tries to make a cut, but he's swallowed up by a couple defenders from Edgemont. And this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Black Hat carrying the play number 24, Tyler Simon. The play goes for a short loss. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So it'll be 2nd and 11 coming up. Evan Falco still in the shotgun, as he'll be for most of this game. Simon lined up to his right. Corderaro and Ramos to the right. Ramos now in motion. And this is a flare out to Simon. He runs over a defender, and he picks up about 6 on the play, bringing up 3rd down.
And that catch on the play, number 24, Tyler Simon.
We'll see if they take a shot at the end zone here. Having pretty decent success through the air so far.
So Ramos being Falco's favorite receiver, he split out wide to the right. Corderaro in the slot to the right. Colasanti in the slot to the left. Ramos in motion. And this is a pitch to Ramos, and he has some room to run as he turns it up the field. And he gets very close to the end zone, and he is in for a Rye Neck touchdown. So it's now 7-6 with 4:09 left to go. And we'll see if Rye Neck can tie it up with the extra point. Great run from Ramos.
Great run. Caught the defense off guard there. I don't think they were expecting that pitch at all.
So Ramos was already in full speed once he got the ball. No one could catch him. And Rye Neck gets some points on the board to try and even this game up.
Quick strike offensive drive there. Some 2 big plays there. Get some points on the board.
Back to kick is Frabasili. As the snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is good. As Rye Neck ties this one up at 7 apiece in the season finale. This one determines who goes to the league championship. So we'll be right back. After the touchdown from Ryan Ramos, we are now tied up at 7 apiece. As Edgemont is set to receive. And they do receive. And it's Gordon as he tries to make a cut. And he'll be tackled by Simon. So Edgemont will start their drive at the 27-yard line. And that was a great drive by Rye Neck to tie this game up.
It was a mix of run, mix of pass, even the receiver on the pitch. Really keeping the defense off guard there. They didn't know what to expect.
I'm very impressed by the play calling from Coach Iannello to start this game. Like you said, Tom, he's really keeping the Edgemont defense off balance. They don't know what's coming, a run, a pass, a misdirection. So great job from Coach Iannello to start this game.
And the quarterback, Falco, is only a sophomore. I'm pretty impressed at his ability to run this offense like that. First-year starter.
Falco playing safety last year, this year moving to the quarterback position. And this is a pitch out to Lanjuli, and he gets upfield, and he gets very close to a first down. And it is indeed a first down. So the chains will move. And another good run from Lanjuli.
I think we're seeing a lot more from the run game than I think maybe we expected today. These two teams do like to pass, but they've both been having a lot of success on the ground.
So this is a pass, and this one is thrown up for Lanjuli, and he tries to make the catch, but it falls just off his fingertips. Corderaro and Ramos in on the coverage.
Intended for number 31. Anthony Langwooly falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Would have been a tough catch to make, but a nice one. But coverage was good there.
See, back in my day, I would have caught that, but it's all good. Pretty sure you would have caught that too, Tom.
Played a little bit of receiver. I was more of a running back though.
Okay. So Gianleonardo in under center, he hands it off. And this one is swallowed up by Rye Neck. Luke Pacella in on the stop.
Edgemont carry goes for a short gain. It'll bring up third down and long.
Third and long here. Let's see if they take to the air again. It was a decent throw last time, just wasn't able to be hauled in.
Gianleonardo drops back the pass. He throws this one out, and this one is caught, nearly dropped, but caught by Andrew Klein. So that moves the chains for Edgemont, and their drive continues.
Andrew Klein. That is enough for a first down into Black Hat.
Klein nearly dropped that one.
That would have been a bad one. Yep, but they would get the first, fortunately for them.
So Edgemont quick up to the line. Gianleonardo under center. And this is a pitch out to Lanjuli. And he tries to find a hole, but he doesn't. And then on the stop was Colasanti and Ramos. And it'll be second down coming up for Edgemont.
Other than those big plays that we've seen, Rye Neck has been doing a pretty good job of, not giving any room to run. Just they gave up some of those big plays that ended up really hurting them.
Right. It seems like they're so close to getting over the hump, getting a stop, getting off the field, and then Edgemont makes a big play to get a first down.
Yep.
So second down and 7 coming up. This is a handoff up the middle, and Edgemont gets a decent gain on the play. Raheem Adams on the run, and we'll have third down coming up. Third down and 4.
And that was a 5-yard pickup on the play for Edgemont. So it'll bring up third down and 3.
So third down coming up for Edgemont. Gianleonardo back under center. And he runs this one himself up the middle. So this time they didn't put Lanjuli in under center. And Edgemont picks up almost enough yards for a first down. Looks like they may be just short. So we'll see where the referees spot this one. And it is indeed enough for a first down.
They might have kept Julie out there, out because every time he's come in, he's run that sneak pretty well. So they might have tried to trick the defense there a little bit.
And that's another nuance within their offense that Edgemont can use to start to keep this game going. And this is a pass across the middle from Gianleonardo, and this one is caught by Devin Gianleonardo. So the Gianleonardo connection works, and this is another Edgemont first down.
Down to the Black Cats' 15-yard line. It'll be first down and 10.
So Edgemont is now in the red zone, knocking on the door once again.
Let's go, Rye Neck!
Down to the 16-yard line.
Defense!
Gianleonardo under center. And he drops back the pass once again. This one is passed out, nearly intercepted, but a great play from John Crea. And that is a stop for about a 2.5-yard loss. So a good play from Crea.
He sniffed that screen out from the very start of that play, I think, and he was there as soon as the ball was.
If he was there a tenth of a second earlier, that might have been a pick six.
Yep, that would have been going all the way the other way.
So after the tackle from Crea, brings up second down. Gianleonardo back to pass once again. This is a screen pass to Gordon. He doesn't follow his blockers. He runs back towards the middle, and he is stopped for a loss on the play. So we have third down and long coming up for Edgemont. And they've been doing a good job of converting on third down thus far. So we'll see what happens after this quarter ends. They'll have some time to talk about it, try to get this first down. Nonetheless, we're tied up at 7 apiece at the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back with LMC Varsity Sports. So after the failed screen pass from Edgemont, it's now third down and long as the teams will switch sides of the field. And Gianleonardo drops back the pass. He throws this one up for Lanjuli, and this one is nearly intercepted by Ramos, but it brings up fourth down.
Another near interception there, and some dangerous passes we're seeing here.
So another good play from Ryan Ramos, this time on the defensive side of the ball. It's now fourth down and long for Edgemont, and they're gonna go for it and try and expand their lead here in the second quarter. Oh man.
Go defense!
Gianleonardo drops back the pass. He gets this one out, and this one is caught by Lanjuli, and he is very close to a touchdown. And that is another conversion for Edgemont as they keep this drive going, and they're very close to getting a touchdown. First and goal.
They're doing a great job of converting on those fourth and third and longs. Nice catch there. And we're knocking on the door once again.
So like we said before, Rye Neck, they've been playing well, good defense, but they can't seem to get the stops when they really need it. And this is a quarterback sneak from Gianleonardo. And we're waiting for the signal. And
Looks like
we have second down coming up.
I mean, they on that last drive, they stopped two screens, sniffed it out, for losses, and then just that one big play once again.
So second down and 1 coming up. Edgemont knocking on the door. It's another quarterback sneak as the pile is being pushed, and Gianleonardo, it looks like he's in, and he is indeed in for a touchdown. So 13-7 Edgemont as they expand their lead once again.
And there was a touchdown for Edgemont.
And Rye Neck just couldn't seem to get over the hump on defense on that possession.
I mean, they had some great plays. They had a couple near interceptions too, some stops for a loss, but couldn't get that final stop on the fourth down. And they'll look to take a 7-point lead here.
So after the Kirk Gianleonardo touchdown, we'll have the Devin Gianleonardo kick. The snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is good. So Edgemont takes a 14-7 lead with 10:40 to go in the second quarter. We'll be right back.
Has the lead, 14-7.
So after the Kirk Gianleonardo touchdown on the quarterback sneak, we now have Devin Gianleonardo kicking off after he completed the extra point to put his team up. And it's an onside kick, and this one is recovered by Quartararo. So Rye Neck will start this drive at their own 46-yard line.
And on the kickoff.
Not really quite sure what the goal is with these onside kicks. It's the second time we've seen that from them, but they haven't really come that close to recovering it at all. Kind of just kicked it right to them.
The 46-yard line where it'll be first down and 10 for the Blackhawks.
So the onside kick does give Rye Neck good field position once again. And Edgemont, after getting the score, are now up 14-7. So Falco back in the shotgun. He passes this one out to Simon. Simon has some room to run. He gets a block. He's up the sideline. And he is pushed out of bounds across the 40-yard line.
And that catch was complete to number 24, Tyler Simon.
So Tyler Simon picks up a big game for Rye Neck. They get across the 50, up to the 40-yard line.
First down and 10 inside Edgemont territory.
And Rye Neck looks to keep this drive going.
Great blocking on that screen, too. Sprung him for an extra 10 yards or so.
Definitely a great block by Muhammad Abdallah. As Falco drops back to pass again. He's going deep this time to Ramos. And this one is tied up. So we'll see who comes away with this one.
That was a jump ball.
And that was a jump ball. And it is indeed an interception. So a big interception.
And that pass
I'm not sure who that was.
Ramos is intercepted.
And now the referees are discussing. So usually when it's simultaneous possession, we have a tie-up like that, it goes to the offense.
23-yard line.
But apparently Edgemont edged that one away, and they get the turnover.
It's a risky throw, almost paid off, but the Edgemont defender just managed to just wrestle it out of his grasp. Good play by the defense.
So Edgemont will start this drive at their own 24-yard line. And they get a short gain on this play. It'll be second down. So I think that was a big turnover by Rye Neck. Edgemont's offense has looked pretty good here to start this game. They've scored on both of their possessions.
Yep, and Rye Neck was starting out with good field position, but could have been an advantage, but turnover took that away.
So Gianleonardo hands this one off once again for another short gain. We have third down and 5 coming up for the Panthers.
Rye Neck once again doing a good job of stopping the run on first and second down, but third down, even fourth down is where they've had some of their problems on defense.
So the temperature is dropping and the daylight is going away.
The lights are coming on.
Yes, sir. As Gianleonardo rolls out, he looks for a man, and he has a man. And this one is nearly intercepted by Ramos once again as he's in on the coverage. So now we have fourth down and 5 coming up. And it looks like the punt unit is coming out for Edgemont. So good stop after the turnover for the Rye Neck defense. They hold up. And now we have Ramos back to receive the punt. And we have Devin Gianleonardo back punting the ball. So if Edgemont knows what I know, they might want to try to keep this one away from Ramos, as he's been a dangerous returner all year long. As this one is kicked away from Ramos and out of bounds. So
I think that might have been a smart move.
Yep. So a smart punt from Gianleonardo with 9:07 left to go in the second quarter. Rye Neck will start with good field position once again.
And the Edgemont punt carried out of bounds at the Black Hat 48-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10.
So it'll be first down and 10 for the Black Hats, starting at their own 48-yard line.
think that was a wise decision kicking away from Ramos there. I mean, we saw what he can do, you know, as a receiver. We saw him run the ball. He's dangerous with the ball in his hands.
So Falco takes the snap, and this is a handoff to Simon, and he is hitting the backfield, and he'll pick up a half a yard on the play.
Play number 24, Tyler Simon.
And on the stop for Edgemont was Raheem Adams. So Rye Neck still looking to get some things going. Offensively, they have the 1 touchdown. They're looking to tie this game up here in the second quarter. And Falco is under pressure. He makes the pass. Ramos catches it for about a gain of 3 on the play. So we have 3rd down and 6 coming up.
And that pass was complete to number 8, Ryan Ramos. Pick up about 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6 coming up for the Black Hats. Falco gets directions from Coach Ianello. And we have a nice rainbow up in the sky. Only me and Tom can see it. As Falco takes the snap, he passes it out to Simon. He has a little room to run. He makes a cut. He gets upfield. He spins. And it looks like he'll be stopped just short of a 1st down. And I'm sure that Coach Ianello is going to go for this one.
Yep, and that was a good effort. He had a nice move. He could have been stopped for, you know, way shorter, but he made a nice move on that cut up field there. Was able to get close as possible to that 1st down marker.
So the extra effort from Simon gets him a yard short of the 1st down. So we'll see what Coach Ianello dials up in order to convert this 4th down.
Let's go, Rye Neck!
So this is a big play here coming up for Rye Neck as they look to keep this drive going and not give the ball back to Edgemont. And this is a handoff to Simon, and he has the 1st down and some. He makes a move. He is running down the sideline. He tries to make another cut. A great run from Simon as he is stopped within the 20-yard line, within the 15-yard line. So Rye Neck is in business, and they're very close to another touchdown. With 7:07 left to go here in this second quarter.
Another great run by Simon there. Making some nice cuts upfield.
Simon displays his shiftiness on that last play. He's lined up to the right of Falco. Falco makes a quick pass out to Colasanti, but this one falls incomplete. And we'll have 2nd down and 10 coming up.
And that pass. Attempt for number 37, Michael Colasanti, falls incomplete, so it'll bring up 2nd down.
So 2nd down for the Black Hats. They're looking to punch one in the end zone and tie this game up. Falco back to pass. He passes one out to Simon on the flare, and Simon will be stopped for a short gain on the play. So the little flare has been working for Rye Neck, getting them a couple of 1st downs, some good yardage.
Short gain will bring up 3rd down.
And not that time, as Simon is stopped for a short gain on the play, and it's now 3rd down.
Come on, Rye Neck! Let's go, Rye Neck!
Falco still in the shotgun. Simon to his right, he takes the snap, rolls out to his right. He throws this one towards the end zone, but this one is too far for Quartararo. And we'll have 4th down coming up.
And the pass intended for number 88, Matt Quartararo, falls incomplete, so it'll bring up 4th down.
I think it was a good decision, but just a little too high on the throw.
So this is a big 4th down coming up for Rye Neck, being down 14-7. They want to get some points on the board in order to stay in this football game.
Come on, Rye Neck!
4th down and 9.
We'll see if they go to Simon again, like their last 4th down. Worked out pretty well thus far.
Falco takes a snap. He drops back to pass. He's under pressure. He throws this one up for grabs, and this one is intercepted. And
in the end
this
zone.
is a turnover for Rye Neck. And this is a good play as number 27, Jacob Rosen takes a knee in the end zone for the touchback. So his team will start their drive at the 20-yard line. And another bad turnover for Rye Neck.
He looked like he was almost about to run that out, but I think he thought better of that. Made the smart decision.
Yeah, I thought he was going to run it out too. I thought he should have, because he had some room to run down the sideline. Unless somebody from Rye Neck took a great angle, he might have been off to the races, depending on his speed. Nonetheless,
another one of those jump balls that got away from Falco a little bit.
So Edgemont starts this drive at their 20-yard line. This is a handoff up the middle for a gain of about 4 on the play. So a good push from the Edgemont offensive line.
And Edgemont with the 4-yard gain will bring up 2nd down and 6.
So it'll be 2nd and 6 coming up for the Panthers. Leonardo under center. Absolutely. He drops back the pass. It's up. He throws this one deep, and this one is to no one in particular. And it is a turnover, an interception. So Luke Murphy picks up the interception, and Edgemont gives it right back to Rye Neck.
Yep. Lucky break from Rye Neck there. The defense helping out the offense there.
I think he waved it off. Correction, they are calling that as an incomplete pass.
So this is now ruled an incompletion, as it looked like Murphy caught that one, but it's ruled incomplete from the back judge. So Edgemont's drive will continue, and now we have 3rd and 6 coming up.
Well, that is very unfortunate for Rye Neck here. It looked like it was going to be a big turnover.
So it looks like that one may have hit the ground.
And the crowd is not happy about that call from the referee. Not at all.
So 3rd and 6 coming up for Edgemont. They still have life on this possession as the interception was called back. Leonardo rolls out to his left. He looks for someone to pass to, but he'll be tackled for a loss by Simon. So it's now 4th down. And I'm pretty sure Edgemont is going to punt.
And it will bring up 4th down for Edgemont.
So Edgemont does indeed bring out the punting unit. So another good stop for the Rye Neck defense.
Yep. Had they converted, it would have been pretty bad after that interception was taken away, but they make the stop nonetheless.
So it might be a blessing in disguise.
They'll get another chance here to tie it up going into half.
So we have a penalty flag. It looks like it's going to be against Edgemont.
And prior to the snap, we had a penalty against Edgemont.
Looks like a delay of game against Edgemont. So the referee will walk off 5 yards. And Edgemont will be backed up even more, bringing up 4th and long. As Ryan Ramos, the dangerous punt returner, is back at the Edgemont 46-yard line.
I don't think they're going to give him much of a chance to return this at all, really.
So it looks like Ramos may have a chance on this one. And he nearly muffs this one, and he falls on it. So Rye Neck will start another drive with great field position, down 14-7 with 4:37 left to go here in the 2nd quarter. They need to get a score, Tom, to tie this one up before the half.
I mean, you definitely want to go into the half tied up. Gotten some bad breaks and some good breaks, so we'll see. Excellent field position for them now, though, on the Edgemont side of the field.
So Evan Falco back in the shotgun formation, as he always is. Simon lined up to his right. Colasanti sent in motion. This is a pitch to Colasanti as he tries to get upfield. He makes a cut, but he'll be tackled after a short gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And actually for the Blackhawks, number 37, Michael Colasanti.
So 2nd down and 8 coming up after a 2-yard gain from Colasanti. The Rye Neck cheerleaders urging their team to hustle and win.
Right there is the 4-minute warning for the first half.
Shout out to those ladies out here in the cold in skirts. I don't know if I could do it.
No, I don't envy that at all. I'm pretty cold up here.
Right. So Falco passes this one to Colasanti, and this one is juggled and the hit from the quarterback, Gia Leonardo, breaks up the pass, and we'll have 3rd and 8 coming up.
That was a big hit to break up that pass there. And you know Falco's going to want to atone for that interception last drive, so we'll see if he was going to take a shot again.
Evan Falco, the Rye Neck single season passing yards holder.
That's right.
He has a record for that. So we'll see if he can add to his stats on this 3rd down coming up.
Pretty impressive for a first-year starter, too.
Definitely. Now we have a timeout from Coach Iannello. So Rye Neck wants to talk things over with this 3rd down and 8 coming up. So we'll be right back after the timeout. After the timeout from Coach Iannello, we have 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Black Hats. Evan Falco in the shotgun, Simon to his left. This is a fake handoff to Simon. Falco tries to get outside on the read option, but he'll pick up about 2 on the play. And we'll have 4th down and 6 coming up for the Black Hats.
See what they like to do here. I mean, it's kind of dangerous. I mean, it's not a great spot to punt from. Only pick up.
So Corderaro is back to punt.
He's gonna have to try and pin them down.
Right. So Corderaro back to punt. We have Gordon back to receive. But it looks like Edgemont is suspecting a fake punt. And this one is nearly blocked under a lot of pressure. So this one is a good
Great
punt from Corderaro inside the 10, down at the 7-yard line. So Edgemont will be backed up to start this drive. Great punt from Corderaro.
That's exactly what they needed with that punt. I mean, if that went to the end zone, you would have picked up maybe 20 yards. Doesn't seem worth it, but punter did exactly what he needed to do there. Edgemont didn't even have anyone back to return.
Yeah, it looks like they were suspecting a fake punt, so they were prepared for that. So they'll start this drive at their own 7-yard line after the soft touch from Corderaro. 3 minutes left to go here in this first half. Edgemont wants to expand their lead before halftime.
They are not starting in a great place to do that.
So we have Landjuli in at quarterback. He drives forward on the quarterback sneak. And it looks like they may be trying to set Rye Neck up with Landjuli at quarterback. They may be trying to set him up for a deep pass.
I agree. You saw him try that last drive.
So 2nd down and 6 coming up after the 4-yard gain on the quarterback sneak. I'm surprised at how many yards Edgemont is gaining on these quarterback sneaks up the middle. The offensive line for the Panthers doing a great job.
Yeah, I mean, you expect the sneak to only get 1 or 2 yards, and we had a couple that, went for 12, 15, especially with the push that line was giving them.
So Landjuli's still in that quarterback. He hands this one off. And Edgemont will pick up about a yard on the play. So we'll have 3rd down coming up for the Panthers. 2 minutes left to go here in this first half.
So if they get a stop here, Rye Neck might have one more shot, putting some points up before the half.
So Gia Leonardo comes back in. And with a minute 40 left to go, Edgemont wants to milk as much time as they can.
I'm surprised that Rye Neck didn't decide to use a timeout there at all for that series.
So Landjuli's still in that quarterback, and he drives forward very close to a 1st down. And it is indeed 4th down.
Still no timeouts being used.
So Coach Connolly has a decision to make here within his own 20-yard line. He has to decide whether he's going to go for this one. And it does look like he's going to go for it with a minute left here in the first half.
It's a risky move.
Rye Neck has 2 timeouts left, Edgemont 3. So Landjuli in under center, and they get Rye Neck to jump off sides. A very mental miscue from Rye Neck.
Yep.
And that'll result in a 1st down for Edgemont. Not what Rye Neck wanted.
Definitely not. I mean, you know, that's an age-old trick.
That is enough for first down.
And unfortunately, Rye Neck fell for it.
So the undisciplined play from Rye Neck results in an Edgemont first down. They keep this drive going.
Looks like they might just try and run down the clock here, going to the half with a one-possession lead.
And that is what they'll do. They'll take a knee here to end this first half, up 14-7. So Edgemont will take the lead going into halftime as time will expire here in this first half. A good, strong first half from the Edgemont offense as they got up and down the field. Rye Neck's defense holding up as much as they could after a couple turnovers from their offense.
And a couple penalties like this last one.
So Edgemont will let the time expire on the clock, go into halftime with a 14-7 lead.
And that brings us to halftime.
And Edgemont will receive to start the second half. So Tom and I will be back for the third quarter with LMC Varsity Sports. Back here for some third quarter action. I'm Elijah Ware next to Tom Sacco as Edgemont gets set to receive here in this second half, up 14-7. So what are you looking to see from both teams, Tom?
Well, I think Rye Neck's main concern needs to be not shooting themselves in the foot as many times. I mean, they had some real costly penalties and some real costly turnovers. So they're going to need to iron that out a little bit.
So the kick stays in bounds. And this is returned up to the 30-yard line. And this is where Edgemont will start their drive here in the second half.
And Edgemont needs to just, do what they're doing. They've been getting some real clutch plays on third and fourth down, converting all the opportunities they need to.
The lights are officially on as it is football on Monday night, not Monday Night Football. We don't want any problems, ESPN, so it's football on Monday night as Edgemont gets set to start their first drive of the second half. Gia Leonardo land Julie under center to start the second half as he tries to run a quarterback sweep, and we have a flag down on the play after a pickup of 4.
And there's a flag on the field. The indication is a holding penalty against the Panthers.
So it's a hold against the Panthers, and that'll back them up 10 yards. And that's not how they wanted to start their first drive of the second half.
Oh, definitely not.
After that,
we haven't seen too many penalties from them this game. They've been doing a pretty good job of, good fundamentals and everything.
Staying disciplined.
Yep.
Edgemont leading 14-7. Rye Neck looking to make some big plays, especially on the offensive side. Their defense has really kept them in the game thus far.
Yep. I mean, other than a few big plays here and there, the defense has really pretty much kept them locked down.
So Landjuli takes a snap. We now have Gia Leonardo in at running back as he tries to lay a block. So Landjuli makes it to the original line of scrimmage. And he'll go out of bounds. And we'll have second down and 10 coming up. Second down and 11, excuse me.
It'll bring up second down and 11.
This is an important game, as we said before, for both teams. The winner will get a spot in the league championship.
Independent league. So we now have Gia Leonardo back in under center. He rolls out to his right. He looks for a man. This one falls in the dirt. And we'll have third down and 11 coming up for the Panthers.
That'll bring up third down.
So third downs and fourth downs has been a problem for the Rye Neck defense so far in this game. So we'll see if they made some adjustments at halftime in order to get these stops, get off the field, and get their offense back on the field.
Yep, I mean, just like we saw here, stop for a loss, another stop for a loss, and that's been the story of the game, but it's just these third downs have been problematic with big plays.
So Landjuli in under center. He sends Gia Leonardo out in motion. He is the lead blocker. Ramos tries to chase down Landjuli, and he does. So we'll have fourth down and long coming up.
And that Edgemont carry goes for
good defensive series for Rye Neck there.
Down.
Didn't give up anything, really. That's what they need to do moving forward. Now their offense will get another chance.
So 4th down and 8. As Edgemont is back to punt, Ryan Ramos back to receive. And Edgemont had a man wide open for a while. But Simon goes out to cover him. The punt is off. And this one will be down at about the 38-yard line. So this is where Rye Neck will start their drive in the second half.
38-yard line will be first down.
And we'll see what Evan Falco and his team have in store, as they struggled a bit to get some points on the board in the first half, scoring 1 touchdown, but a lot of their drives halted in the red zone.
That's right. I mean, they were, as close as the 6-yard line, but that interception in the end zone was a killer.
So Rye Neck's fans are into it as they urge their team. Evan Falco back in the shotgun. Simon to his left. He takes the snap. Simon has some room to run. He breaks a couple tackles. He is up the field, still running across the 40, up to the 35-yard line of Edgemont. A great first play in the second half for the Rye Neck Black Hats.
Simon's had some great runs today. See another one there. Breaking the first few people that got a hand on him.
At the Panthers 35-yard line.
So after the big run from Simon, Falco takes another snap, hands it off to Simon again. Simon's still running strong, but he is brought down.
Blackhead carry again, number 24, Tyler Simon.
After a gain of about 4 on the play. So we have 2nd down and 6 coming up. So 2nd down and 6. Corderaro and Ramos to Falco's right, but he throws it to the left to Colasanti. Colasanti makes a move, he makes a cut, he breaks a couple tackles as they try to strip the ball from him, and it looks like they may have done it. So Michael Colasanti gets this one stripped away, and this is another heartbreaking turnover for the Black Hats as they turn it over on Edgemont's side of the field once again.
It'll be first down.
I mean, that was a great run. Broke a couple tackles, but then ended badly with the getting stripped.
Looks like from the 18-yard line.
And that's another big miscue for Rye Neck.
So the turnover from the Black Hats sets up the Panthers at their own 18-yard line. As Leonardo drops back the pass, and this one is complete across the middle. This one complete to his brother, Leonardo Devin.
And that pass for Edgemont was complete.
So this is a first down for the Panthers as they're up to the 38-yard line. Pickup of 20 on the play and a first down.
Edgemont's coming in with all the momentum now. I mean, that's a big deflating mistake for Rye Neck, so they really have to buckle down and not let this one slip away.
Leonardo in under center once again as they run their very compact formation. This one handed off after a pickup of 4 on the play, maybe 5. Carried by Raheem Adams. And 2nd and 5 coming up for the Panthers. Here at Harrison High School tonight, as we get the 5 o'clock start, the lights are on.
It's getting darker and colder.
And this is another handoff to Adams as he is up across the 49-yard line, past the first down marker. And this is another first down for the Panthers as they'll move the chains once again and keep this drive going.
And that carry goes for 5 1/4 yards. That's enough for a first down.
So that turnover for Rye Neck really halted another drive, gave Edgemont the ball back, and they continue to hand the ball off. And inch their way up the field as they've done all game.
Yep. Just taking up clock, moving down the field steadily.
Carry on the play for Edgemont. Number 23, Andrew Klein, goes for a short gain and will bring up second down.
So after the run from Andrew Klein, we have 2nd and 8 coming up. As Gia Leonardo gives his team instructions. They are up to the line. And he sends a man in motion, and this is a run from Gia Leonardo. He is tripped up after a good gain on the play. He picks up about 7. And it'll be 3rd down and 1 coming up.
And that play for Edgemont picks up about 8 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down and short.
So Gia Leonardo lines his team up on the right hash.
See if they go to him for the QB sneak again. They've had good success with that.
No QB sneak, but they do run it right up the middle. And this is a 1st down run for Edgemont. So Edgemont continues to keep the chains moving. Play by play. Working their way up the field.
Yep.
They started this drive at their own 18. And now up to the Rye Neck 38. As Gia Leonardo drops back the pass, he's going deep to Gordon, and Gordon makes a diving catch up to the 15-yard line of Rye Neck. Great catch from Gordon.
Great catch.
And a great throw from Gia Leonardo.
Number 9, Ryan Gordon.
Sets up Edgemont at the 15-yard line of Rye Neck.
Brings the ball in.
And they're in the red zone looking to expand their lead with 6:20 left to go here in this 3rd quarter.
Yep, and that's what they've been setting up that whole drive with runs up the middle, get the defense creeping up, and then they hit him with that over-the-top pass. Worked exactly the way they planned it.
So it looks like Gia Leonardo wanted to keep that one, but it may have been a fumble. So Edgemont loses about a half a yard on that play. It'll be 2nd down.
2 black hats in on the tackle. Number 70, Gennaro Bianco, and number 77, Matthew Teller.
2nd down and 10.5 coming up. And we have a flag, and it's a false start.
And prior to the snap, we had a false start against Edgemont.
So that'll take Edgemont back 5 yards and bring up 2nd and 15.
After that 5-yard penalty, it'll bring up 2nd down.
So we had Landjuli in under center on the last play. We'll see if he's under center again on this play. He will not be, as Gia Leonardo is back in under center. Landjuli lined up in the slot to his right. He drops back the pass. This is a screen pass. Very dangerous pass. As Falco is in there to break that one up. And we have 3rd down and long coming up for the Panthers.
Incomplete. So it'll bring up 3rd down.
$5:15 left to go here in this 3rd quarter. Edgemont still leading 14-7. 3rd down and 15 coming up. This is 4-down territory.
Yep, I mean, we haven't even seen an attempt at a field goal, so.
As Gia Leonardo drops back the pass, he will be sacked by Tyler Simon. So the sack from Simon backs up the Panthers to their own 3rd, to the Rye Neck 30.
And that was a big sack for Rye Neck.
Fourth down.
It's going to be 4th and very long.
So it's now 4th down and about 25.
That was a huge play for the Rye Neck defense on that sack.
So Edgemont is going to go for it on this play. They're within Rye Neck's 30-yard line, so they feel as though they don't have much to lose here.
Yep, you can't punt.
And I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to go straight to the end zone on this one. Rye Neck is bringing the heat. They're going to the end zone. This one falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Landjulie.
For the Blackcats from the 28-yard line.
Looks like they might have been able to complete that had the throw been a little more on target, but.
So after the incompletion, Rye Neck will take over at their own 28-yard line with 4:16 left to go in the third. Rye Neck needs to get some points on the board in order to even this game up.
The defense has been doing its job thus far, so now it's up to the offense to help out the defense.
Falco takes the snap. He passes this one to Ramos, but it's dropped. As he tried to run before he had full possession of that one.
Yep.
And that'll bring up second down. Good play design on that last one from Coach Ianello. The screen was wide open.
Yep.
Ramos had some room to run.
Just wasn't able to bring it in. Maybe a little lapse in concentration thinking about where he was going after the ball. Forgot to actually hold on to the ball first.
So the handoff to Simon. He has a hold. He breaks a tackle. He's still running. He's up across the 45-yard line, up to the 43. Another good run from Tyler Simon as he picks up the first down and then some. And the running game has been working pretty much all game for the Black Hats.
Yep. And Simon has been driving this offense.
So we'll see if Coach Ianello elects to ride Simon all the way through.
I think that would be the best idea at this point.
Falco drops back the pass. This one thrown out to Ramos. This one pops up in the air. But Ramos makes a heads-up play and breaks that one up before it was intercepted by Gordon.
That was almost intercepted, and a great job by Ramos to get in the way there.
For number 8, Ryan Ramos falls incomplete. It will bring up second down.
So after the incompletion, we'll have second down and 10 coming up for the Black Hats. Ryan Ramos still out wide at receiver. Corderaro in the slot on the right. Out wide to the left. As Falco elects to keep this one, and he'll pick up about 2 on the play, and that'll bring up third down.
And on the keeper, number 2, Evan Falco picks up 2 yards. It'll bring up third down.
We'll see what they do here.
Come on, guys!
Let's go, Rye Neck!
Coach Ianello makes the call.
Come on, we score here!
Muhammad Abdallah out wide to the left. Luke Murphy in the slot to the left. Tyler Simon lined up to the right of Falco as he takes the snap. He steps up in the pocket. He looks for a man. He has Ramos over the middle, but he just overthrows him, just a little too tall for Ramos. And it'll be 4th down and 7 coming up for the Black Hats. Just a little too high for Ramos.
It doesn't look like the punting team is coming out.
So Coach Ianello elects not to punt. Close to the 50-yard line at the 49. Falco takes the snap. He drops back the pass. He's under pressure, but a screen pass to Simon. But this one is snuffed out by the Edgemont defense. The first one there being Landjulie.
Number 24.
And the Panthers will take over on downs once again with 2:45 left to go in the third quarter.
So it'll be Edgemont ball, 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line.
And it'll be up to Rye Neck's defense once again to keep them out of the end zone and keep this game close as it is.
Rye Neck has been riding their defense this whole game, keeping the game close with their offense, not able to get anything going. And this one is going deep, and Corderaro picks this one off. As he's off to the races, he's down the left side, and we have a flag on the play as Corderaro is still running down the left side up to the 40-yard line. So a big play for Rye Neck. After the turnover on downs, they get the ball right back. And they'll try and get this drive going with 2:20 left to go in the third.
Another great play by that defense there. And the defense once again doing what they can to keep Rye Neck in this game.
So the ball remains with Rye Neck, but they'll be backed up after looks like it was a block in the back.
Yep.
So they'll be backed up all the way to their own 25-yard line. So this is where the Black Hats will start their drive in hopes of not turning it over, in hopes of no penalties, in hopes of holding on to the ball and getting some positive plays.
Hopefully all leading to some points as this game moves closer to the fourth quarter.
Gotta move that back inside the 15-yard line. We're in first down and 10.
It's all right. You got the ball.
We're going to beat you anyway.
There's only so much the defense can do in a game like this, but they've done absolutely all they can.
Falco takes the snap. He drops back the pass. He passes this one out. Another flare to Simon. Simon breaks a couple tackles with a few nasty stiff arms and breaks the last tackle to go out of bounds, and he picks up a first down. Another strong run from Tyler Simon.
I think they're definitely going to need to keep riding him this game. He's been doing a great job of making some big 10-yard plus gains.
So Falco has been under pressure for a lot of this game, and Simon has been his security blanket. Nice little flare pass out to him. They've ran that play about 8 or 9 times so far.
Had good success with it.
So Falco goes back to the other side, and this one is up the field. As Abdallah is still running, and he gets across the 35-yard line of Edgemont for a big gain, and we have a late penalty flag. I don't know what that was for.
There's a flag down on the field.
But we have a late
That was
penalty
after the
flag.
play.
And it looks like this one may be against Rye Neck.
Maybe like
We gonna lose y'all.
So we have unsportsmanlike conduct on Rye Neck. I do not agree with that call at all.
I didn't really see much at all, to be honest. What, did he spike the ball too emphatically? I mean, what?
So apparently it was taunting against Abdallah. But I don't agree with that call unless he's saying something that we can't hear.
Right, he might have said something that we can't really hear, but I mean, they threw that flag pretty much as soon as he was tackled, so there really wasn't much time for him to taunt anybody at that point.
I mean, these are young 16, 17, 18-year-old kids out there playing football. He got hyped after a big run. I don't see what the problem was.
Once again, the Rye Neck crowd does not like that call.
So this is a pass out to Colorado, and the Rye Neck fans don't like the extracurricular activity. As Jacob Rosen tackled Colorado after the play was blown dead, he was just making sure that the ball wasn't still live.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So we have second
Might have
down
been a bit
coming
late
up.
though, but the crowd is not happy with the lack of flag there.
Keep your head in the game, guys.
So Rye Neck starts this drive. Still second. It's now second down and 10 at the 48-yard line of Edgemont. Falco drops back the pass. He's now going deep to Ramos, and Ramos tries to make a catch, and we have a late flag, and a pass interference will be called on Edgemont. And that'll be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for the Black Hats.
No way. Tommy, what's going on here?
The indication is a pass interference call against Edgemont.
Rye Neck moving the ball well now. Despite these penalties, they're back to where they would have been had they not gotten that taunting flag.
So it's now first down and 10 at the Edgemont 33. Rye Neck driving. Falco takes the snap, hands it off to Simon, and Simon picks up maybe one on the play, and it'll be second down.
pickup of about 2. It'll bring up second down.
Way to go, Connor!
Get up, get steady, get rock, get ready, get
So time ticking away here in the third. Rye Neck definitely wants to keep this drive going. They don't have to score before the end of the quarter, but they definitely want to still be moving to try and tie this game up. And Falco will be sacked by a slew of Edgemont defenders, and we have another flag.
What are you doing, man? Hey, ref!
We have a sack on the play.
What's up, ref?
So we have another flag on the play. And we had an Edgemont player down for a second. So we'll see what this flag is about.
Open your eyes, ref!
So we have a face mask.
That'll be another big 15-yard penalty.
Against Edgemont for face mask.
So
That's not what they want after a sack.
right. So for most of the game, we've seen Rye Neck shoot themselves in the foot. Now we're starting to see Edgemont pick up a few penalties, and maybe it's the referees trying to even things out a little bit.
I mean, those are 2 big 15-yard penalties on what should have been good plays for the Edgemont defense. Just totally negated that big sack there.
And I didn't really see a face mask on that play, but nonetheless, it results in a first down for the Black Hats.
Take it home.
Let's go, Rye
They
Neck!
move closer and closer to that end zone. We gotta tie this game up.
Falco in the shotgun. He takes the snap, and he's under pressure. He throws this one to the end zone to Corderaro, and it hits his hands, but it's broken up by Ryan Gordon. Great play by Gordon. And it'll be second down coming up.
That was a great play by Falco to avoid that sack too and keep it out there, but just couldn't really connect. Good pass breakup.
So Falco steps up in the pocket, lofts that one up towards the end zone. A great throw, as he put it only where his guy could catch it. It falls incomplete. Brings up second down and 10 from the 22-yard line. 49 seconds left to go here in the third. Evan Falco takes the snap. He drops back, steps up in the pocket, and once again throws to the end zone for Ramos. And this one sails just over his hands, falls incomplete, and it'll be third down.
Definitely seeing them take to the air more as this game gets closer to the fourth. And Falco's been under pressure, a lot. He's doing a great job avoiding the pressure and getting the throw downfield.
That he has. He's definitely showcased some skills moving around the pocket, stepping up when necessary, rolling out when necessary. And we see why he's the all-time leader in passing yards for a single season in Rye Neck history. And this one is nearly intercepted just off the hands of Jacob Rosen.
That's 3 plays in a row where as soon as he caught the snap, he was under pressure.
And I'm not sure why we got 3 straight passing plays after Tyler Simon has been running the ball like a man possessed so far in this game.
I think the defense is ready for the pass now, and they haven't been able to connect.
So that brings up fourth down. Rye Neck electing to go for it with 37 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. Falco takes the snap. He's under pressure, but a screen pass, and it is dropped. This one dropped by Abdallah, and that is another turnover on downs for the Black Hats. And Edgemont remains on top, 14-7 with 33 seconds left to go here in this third.
From the 23-yard line.
I'm not sure I agree with the 4 straight passes there. I mean, their biggest playmaker hadn't touched the ball that series, and they weren't able to get much going outside of those 2 big 15-yard penalties.
I like the screen pass on fourth down, as Coach Iannello knew the pressure was coming, dialed up the screen, but just not executed by his team. And that's another turnover on downs, as Edgemont takes this one up the middle for about a 2-yard gain on the play. It'll be second down and 8.
That carry for Edgemont goes for 3 yards. It'll bring up second down and 7.
So Tom will go ahead, Tom.
So the defense will be looking to hopefully create another turnover here. I mean, that's how they've kept this game close. But the offense has to help them out a bit, put up some points.
So time runs out here in this third quarter. Edgemont leading 14-7. Rye Neck still shooting themselves in the foot. And Edgemont looks to capitalize on this drive when we come back for the fourth quarter. Back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Edgemont reverses field. And it is second down and about 7. And this looks like a halfback pass. And this one is going deep. And this is nearly caught as it sails past the hands of Corderaro.
And that pass falls incomplete.
And Landjuli was looking for the quarterback, Leonardo, on the play. But that one falls incomplete and it brings up third down. So Edgemont tried to come out to start the fourth quarter with a bang.
Yep. Almost had it.
Right. So that one falls incomplete. It's now third down.
And there was no one in front of him if he caught that either.
Landjuli takes the snap. It's a quarterback sweep to the outside. And Tyler Simon is right there to make the initial stop. And it'll be a short gain for Edgemont. And that brings up fourth down. So the punting unit will come out for Edgemont.
Another big stop for this defense.
Exactly. Another big stop for the Rye Neck defense. They've been keeping their team in the game the whole time. And we have Ramos back to receive the punt.
Watch it count! Watch the hard count!
This one is snapped and punted by Leonardo. And this one continues to roll. And this one is downed at the 30-yard line. So a good punt from Devin Leonardo. And Rye Neck will take over with 10:55 left to go in the fourth. And they need some points badly to get back in this game.
That's right. They've had their opportunities in the red zone, but haven't been able to cash in.
So Falco leads his offense out on the field. They'll start this drive from the 30-yard line. Falco in the shotgun once again. 3 receivers to his right. Simon to his right as well. And this is a screen pass out to Corderaro. He tries to get up the field, but he is stopped by Ryan Gordon, as he's been all over the field defensively tonight. And that'll bring up second down and 8.
Goes for a short gain to bring up second down.
It's a good thing that was a quick pass because the blitz on the other side came in virtually unblocked from the blind side, and that would not have turned out well.
Let's go, Rye Neck! Let's go, Rye Neck!
Falco tells Simon to switch sides. And this is a timeout taken by Coach Ianello. So Rye Neck was taking a little too long for him to get the snap off. He elects to call a timeout with 10 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Edgemont in the lead, 14-7. After the Coach Ianello timeout, Evan Falco is lined up in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He throws the screen to Ramos. Ramos makes a move. He gets upfield, but he'll be stopped after he makes another move, and he gets enough for the first down. A great play from Ryan Ramos, making something out of nothing on the screen.
Great run after the catch there. Made 2 guys miss at least. That juke move.
First and 10 for the Blackhawks.
So the first down, catch and run from Ryan Ramos gets Rye Neck up to the 41-yard line. Time still ticking, 9:45 left to go. Colasanti in motion. Simon to the right. And this one is past to Colasanti. He makes a catch, breaks a tackle, and gets up past the Edgemont 40-yard line. So a good throw from Evan Falco, a good catch from Colasanti, and a first down for the Black Hats.
Good job of holding on to the ball. He took a pretty big hit there and was able to spin off it and keep hold of that ball. Another good big gain there for Rye Neck.
Good strong throw from Evan Falco.
And they're marching now.
He now has 3 receivers to his left. Ramos, the lone receiver, to the right. This one thrown across the middle to Colorado. He breaks a tackle. He breaks another tackle. He's headed for the end zone. A touchdown for Colorado. And this game just got a lot more interesting. As Rye Neck is now an extra point away from tying this one up.
Great job by those receivers, making people miss after the catch, getting some yards.
So Colorado breaks 2 tackles on his way to the end zone. Edgemont leading 14-13, and this extra point is going to be crucial for the Black Hats.
Yep.
And it looks like they're going to go for 2.
You're going for the win, not the tie.
So Rye Neck is going for 2 on this one.
It's a risky move.
They completed an extra point earlier, but Coach Iannello elects to go for 2. Evan Falco takes the snap. He rolls out to his right. He tries to run for it, but he'll be in the end zone. So he gets the extra point, and Rye Neck takes a 15-14 lead with 9-10 left to go in this 4th quarter. Still a lot of football left to go, but that definitely gives Rye Neck the shot in the arm that they needed.
Oh, definitely. That was a risky call. It turned out it paid off. In a game where points have been hard to come by.
Rye Neck, not too often they get to play under the lights, and this one is a thriller here in this 4th quarter. Rye Neck takes the lead on a 2-point conversion. So we'll be right back as Edgemont gets set to receive. After the Matt Colorado touchdown and the Evan Falco 2-point conversion, Rye Neck is now in the lead, 15-14, as Edgemont is back to receive. Ryan Gordon tries to get up the field. He has some room to run. He makes a cut. He's back to the outside, still running, and he is up across the 40-yard line. And Edgemont will have good field position to start this drive, down by 1 point.
On the return for Edgemont, number 9, Ryan Gordon.
He almost broke that one off too, and that would have been almost as deflating as that last 2-point conversion was for Edgemont.
So although Rye Neck did get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion,
There's still plenty of time.
still a lot of time left. So their defense has been holding up this whole game.
Yep.
So they need a few more possessions to stop this Edgemont offense. And this is a handoff to start this possession for the Panthers. And it's a short gain on the play, and it'll bring up 2nd down. In on the stop for Rye Neck, Gennaro Bianco.
On the tackle for the Black Hats, number 70, Gennaro
Gia Leonardo pitches this one out, and this is for a very short gain for Andrew Klein. And the Rye Neck defense has been swarming to the ball all night. And that last play brings up a 3rd down.
And that pitch was a little behind him too. He had to corral that in. Had he not
That could have been
brought that in, that would have been catastrophic for Edgemont. Because there was nobody there to stop anyone who picked up that ball.
So the momentum is on Rye Neck's side right now. Their fans are feeling it. As this game is to go to the league championship. As Landjuli takes the snap, he tries to run it up the middle, but Rye Neck is ready for it. And they are stopped for a half a yard on the play. It's now 4th down. And we'll see what Coach Connolly elects to do on this 4th down and 4.
4th down, watch the count! Watch the count! Watch that ball!
So So Captain Kirk comes back out.
Watch the ball.
He's under center. He rolls out to his left. He looks for a pass. He makes a cut, tries to get upfield, but he'll be stopped. And it'll be a turnover on downs for Edgemont. And Rye Neck will take over with great field position, up by 1 point here in this fourth quarter.
Another great stop from that defense, and they've been doing this all game now, getting the clutch stops on fourth down.
So this is the loudest I've ever heard the Rye Neck sideline. They're into this one. 6:56 left to go.
And they got all the momentum now on their side.
Evan Falco comes out in the shotgun formation. Simon to his right. 3 receivers to his left. Ramos, the lone receiver, on the right. He takes the snap, drops back the pass, a quick pass over to Colasanti. But this one is into the dirt, and it'll bring up second down.
That should be good, right?
So second down and 10 coming up for Rye Neck. They got the touchdown and the 2-point conversion on their last possession, but they haven't been struggling on offense this entire game.
I think this is the exact time you want to be getting Simon back involved again. I mean, you got to run the clock out. You got to get consistent gains.
I agree.
You have the lead now.
So this is a pass out to Colasanti. He has a little bit of room. He makes a move. He goes upfield, and he is up across the 45-yard line up to the 42. And he is about 4 yards shy of a first down.
Pick up about 7 yards, I think. Third down and 3.
So third down and 4 coming up for the Black Hats. Coach Iannello gives Falco instructions after a gutsy 2-point conversion call.
That was.
Falco, 3 receivers to his left once again. Simon to his right. Ramos out wide to his right. This is a flare pass out to Simon, and he'll be swallowed up by Landjuli. Actually, not Landjuli. Actually, Matthew Jachinzi. And that brings up 4th down and 9 for the Black Hats.
I think you got a punt here.
So Coach Iannello elects to go for it here across the 50-yard line. He's having faith in his offense. And this is a big play coming up here for both teams.
That's right. And if Edgemont gets the ball here, they'll have great field position with only a couple minutes left.
So Coach Iannello wants to talk things over. He rethinks that decision. So Rye Neck leading 15-14, 5:45 here to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back for 4th down. So back here, Coach Iannello rethinks his decision. He brings out the punting unit. Matt Corderaro punting this one away. Ryan Gordon calls the fair catch.
That was good.
And Edgemont will start this drive at their own 21-yard line. So a big stop for the Edgemont defense.
Yep.
And Gia Leonardo will take this one with 5:25 left to go. And they have to go 79 yards for a score.
I think punting was the right decision there. I think that it's too risky to be going for it, in that situation.
I agree.
Could have handed the ball to Edgemont with only 40 yards away from the end zone.
So Rye Neck now has 1 timeout remaining. Edgemont, all 3 of the timeouts. This one pitched out. So Landjuli, and this tackle is made by Simon, as he's been all over the field on defense, and he's been toting it on offense. And so far in this game, he's the MVP.
Yep.
Number 24, Tyler Simon.
That was a big stop there. That's exactly what the Rye Neck defense needed to start this drive doing.
So 2nd down and 8 coming up for Edgemont.
Let's go defense!
Landjuli under center. He sends Leonardo in motion, and this is a stop in the backfield and a fumble, and it's recovered by Rye Neck, and they are in great field position to get another score and expand their lead. It looks like it was recovered by Rye Neck as we wait for the signal.
That could be a game-changing play there.
You got that ball.
Still waiting for the signal.
Who's got that ball?
So this one looks like it was recovered by Rye Neck. With 4:36 left to go, Rye Neck is in great field position. They get the fumble. They get the recovery.
Now they're knocking on the door of the end zone again.
So Rye Neck up 15-14. A score here could really put them in good position to win this game.
That's right.
Let's go, Ryder! Let's go, Ryder!
The Rye Neck fans are hyped.
Let's go, Ryder!
The offense did their job and scored. Now the defense picked it up.
The Rye Neck defense has played superb, giving up 14 points, but still playing a great game, especially when they need to. And this is a good run by Simon, as he is tackled by Landjuli.
Tyler Simon.
After he picks up 4 on the play, it'll be 2nd down and 6.
And we have a timeout on the field for Edgemont.
So Edgemont takes a timeout as they want to stop Rye Neck from getting into the end zone on this possession so they can stay in this game. 4:16 left to go. We'll be right back with 2nd down. Back here for 2nd down and 6. Evan Falco in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left. He pitches this one out to Simon. Simon tries to cut it up the field, but he is stopped by 3 or 4 Edgemont defenders, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
With a short game, it'll bring up 3rd down. We have a timeout on the field for Edgemont.
So Edgemont calls another timeout. They just called one, so they used their 2nd timeout of the half.
Still plenty of time left. I don't think that was really necessary.
There's still a lot of time left. Edgemont wants to talk things over. This is a big 3rd down coming up for them. And this is 4 down territory for Rye Neck.
Absolutely.
So we'll see what Coach Iannello dials up as both coaches try to strategize with their team.
Yep. And touchdown here might put this game out of reach.
Still a lot of time left to put it out of reach, but it'll definitely put Rye Neck in great position. Football is such a great game. Any turnover or big play can really change the tide of a game quickly. So 3rd down and about 6 or 7 to go for the Black Hats. Falco in the shotgun, Simon to his left, 4 split out. This is a screen pass to Ramos. He runs up the middle. He is very close to a touchdown, but he does have a 1st down, and it'll be goal with 3:56 left to go. Rye Neck is knocking on the door as they try to expand this league and move on to the league championship.
Another great catch and run from Ramos, and he's been making guys miss after the catch all game long.
So Coach Iannello has been loving the screen pass this entire game. He calls it in a great situation. Ramos runs it up to the 4-yard line.
Way to go, Rye Neck!
And Rye Neck wants to punch this one in the end zone. And with the 2-point conversion, putting them up a point, a touchdown, and another 2-point conversion could put this game, make it a 2-possession game.
Yep.
But a touchdown will make it a 1-possession game, and Edgemont will need a 2-point conversion. Falco still in the shotgun. He rarely goes under center. Simon lined up to his left. Rye Neck trying to use as much time as they can off the clock. This is a handoff to Simon. He is stuffed in the backfield for a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down coming up for the Black Hats.
And they can take a lot of time off the clock because Edgemont used 2 of their timeouts already, so.
So a big 1st down loss and another timeout called. I'm not sure who this timeout was called by.
If that That's Edgemont, so it's their last one.
So Edgemont uses their last time out of the half with 3:28 to go. Rye Neck knocking on the door, trying to expand this lead. We'll be right back. After the Edgemont timeout, it's now 2nd down and 8 to go. Ramos sent in motion, and this one is blown dead, and we have a false start on the Black Hats. And that's a backbreaker, taking them back to their own, to the 13-yard line. As the referees talk things over, and it is indeed a false start. So Rye Neck has some ground to make up after the penalty.
And that's not what they needed at that time, but
and they continue to shoot themselves in the foot in the red zone. 3:27 left to go. Rye Neck up 15-14. Edgemont desperately needs a stop to get the ball back and try to regain this lead. Falco in the shotgun, Simon to his right. He rolls out to his right. He throws this one up in the end zone for Quartararo. Quartararo makes the catch. He actually drops it.
Number 88, Matt Quartararo, falls incomplete.
And we'll now have 3rd down and 13 coming up. And this is 4-down territory.
Absolutely.
So Edgemont is going to need 2 more stops, Tom.
that's right. This is a pivotal moment for them.
Falco still in the shotgun. Simon still to his right. 3 receivers to his right. This one blown dead.
Again.
And it looks like it's going to be offsides against Edgemont. So this will put Rye Neck back to where they were originally.
Yep.
As they try to push this one in the end zone.
And they got 2 plays to do it.
And after that penalty mark off, it'll still be 3rd down.
So 3rd down and 8. Rye Neck still trying to get this one in the end zone. Falco in the shotgun. He drops back, steps up in the pocket. He's being pursued. He reverses field, tries to step up. He breaks his couple tackles, throws this one towards the end zone, and this one is caught for a touchdown. And Rye Neck expands their lead, 21-14. And they'll go for the extra point here. We'll see what Coach Iannello decides to do. But with 3:07 left to go in the 4th quarter, Rye Neck makes another big offensive play.
Amazing job by Falco avoiding all that pressure. I thought he was going to get sacked like 3 times. Manages to scramble all over the place. He was turned around at one point. Was able to loft that one up for the touchdown in the face of all that pressure.
Falco looked a lot like Aaron Rodgers on that play.
Right, he was
elusive in the pocket. And Rye Neck takes a big lead here late in the 4th quarter as Edgemont was in control for most of the game. But the tide has shifted here in this 4th quarter, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. As Rye Neck takes an 8-point lead with 3:07 left to go. Edgemont will get set to receive as they have some ground to make up late here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown throw from Falco, the catch from Colasanti, Rye Neck is now up 22-14. 3:07 left to go. Still a lot of time left for Edgemont. As this one is returned by Gordon. He gets up to the 35-yard line. And this is where Gia Leonardo and his offense will take over.
Ball back out to the 36 yards. It will be 1st down and 10.
So a big touchdown from Rye Neck gives them a comfortable lead, but not too comfortable as it's still only a 1-possession game.
Yep. Don't need to get the 2, but as we've seen, it can certainly be done.
So 3 minutes to go.
They have no timeouts left, but the clock temporarily stops for any 1st down, so there's plenty of time left.
Leonardo drops back the pass. He has a completion across the middle, up to the 49-yard line.
Was complete.
Is is Land Julie.
Ball out
And
just
she
past
limps
midfield.
off the
So it'll be
field.
First down and 10 for
Well, he
Edgemont.
stays on the field. But Edgemont is across the 50-yard line. And you can tell that they're moving with a sense of urgency.
Yep.
Jalen Nardo drops back the pass. He throws this one to. So he has Land Julie once again, as he's very close to another first down. So it'll be second and short coming up for Edgemont. And 2 straight completions for Jalen Nardo puts Edgemont in great field position.
Still plenty of time here.
So this is a run up the middle, trying to mix it up a bit. And Julie. We're actually Jacob Rosen taking the handoff, the sophomore.
And that carry was enough for first down.
And that'll
First and 10
get
for
Edgemont the first
Black
down,
Hats.
2:09. Stops the
2:09.
clock.
So the clock does stop, as Tom said, as the chains move. It starts again once they're up to the line. Jalen Nardo sends Gordon in motion. He drops back the pass, and he has Rosen as he tries to get to the sideline, but he'll be tackled inbounds. A good tackle from Crea.
And that catch.
Good tackle to keep him in bounds there. That's
And it was enough for a first down. On the tackle for the Black Hats, number 44, John Crea.
So
they're getting ever closer.
So no timeouts for Edgemont. A score here is imperative because if Rye Neck gets the ball back, they can run out the clock. And this is a sack by Tyler Simon. He shoots the A-gap, and he gets the sack in the backfield. And that is not what Edgemont needed. A loss of yards, and the clock continues to move. So a big play from Tyler Simon.
That was a big sack and it knocked them back and keeps the clock running. He shot right in there. Nobody was blocking him there.
And Simon is coming on a blitz once again, and this one is thrown by Leonardo into the dirt. And Simon brought the heat once again. And it'll be third down and 15, 16, maybe even 17 for the Panthers. 1:07 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Edgemont is running out of time, so they'll need a big play here on third down.
Defense! 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 Defense!
Leonardo up to the line. He takes the snap, he drops back the pass, he's under pressure, he tries to throw the screen. But this one broken up by Rye Neck, as their defense has been great here in the second half.
They're bringing the heat now, and they've gotten to him pretty much on every play. Nothing to do with the ball there.
And I love the defensive play calling here late in this game. A lot of teams sit back in the soft coverage, letting the team do whatever they want. But Rye Neck is bringing the heat, putting Edgemont under pressure. And now it's a fourth down and long coming up. Leonardo still under center. He drops back the pass. He stays in the pocket, throws this one, and this one is intercepted. Luke Murphy on the interception, and that looks like it'll do it.
Another huge play by that defense, coming up clutch all game long.
Luke Murphy with the interception, and Rye Neck will take over after the turnover. 51 seconds left to go, and Rye Neck will get the victory, unless something bizarre happens, Tom.
I don't know if they'll be doing anything but kneeling this ball. Edgemont has no timeouts. That should about seal it.
Edgemont using all their timeouts on defense. The penalties, the turnovers come back to bite Edgemont late here in this game. With 51 seconds left to go, Rye Neck lines up in victory formation. So Falco takes 2 steps back, takes a knee as the clock continues to run, 22-14. And unless we have a fumble and a recovery here from Edgemont, Rye Neck is going to come away with the victory.
and punch their ticket to the league championship.
Hey, up there! Yay!
Matt Teller's mom is very hyped. As Falco takes another knee, he seals the deal for his team. As Rye Neck begins to celebrate, they just clinched their berth for a league championship game.
A wild finish.
Still 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And a big win for Rye Neck. As they've been fighting hard this entire season, they improved to 5-3. Edgemont falling to 5-2.
At a later time.
So a big game and a big win here from the Black Hats, as they'll be moving on next week.
This evening, everybody please have a safe drive home.
So Tom and I will be back for the post game. We'll be talking about what went on in this game and how Rye Neck came away with the victory.
Welcome back to LMC TV. I'm Tom Sacco. I'm here with Tyler Simon, and big win tonight. You had some great runs, bringing the pressure on defense. Defense really had to, kind of keep everything controlled for most of the game. What did you guys see on defense? What did you do that allowed you to keep them out of the end zone for most of the game?
Defense, the linemen, they set it up, they took it, push for themselves, so the linebackers and the rest of the team get successful.
So you guys go on the league championship now. What do you guys have to do to prepare for that game?
Same as last week. Just gotta watch the practice so we'll win.
So that last touchdown, tell me what you saw there. It was a pretty ridiculous play.
Oh yeah. First, everyone was scared. I thought it was over, honestly, at one point. Like, I got the crazy catch, and then I was just happy. I was going crazy.
Elijah Ware here with Tom Sacco, and Tyler Simon and his team had a huge game. They just came away with a 22-14 victory over Edgemont, and they're going to the league championship next week.
Yep, it was a great game, great finish. Took a little while to get going in terms of the Rye Neck offense, but that last drive, I think, made it all worth it for them. That ridiculous scramble leading to the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to put them ahead, and they never relinquished that lead.
The tide shifted in the fourth quarter after the first touchdown from Rye Neck. Then Coach Anello decided to go for 2, which was a gutsy call. Evan Falco ended up running it in for the conversion. They took a 15-14 lead, and they never relinquished it, and they got the sealing touchdown at the end of the game. About 3 minutes left to go. So Rye Neck will be moving on. They improved to 5-3. Edgemont falls to 5-2. I'm Elijah Ware here with Tom Sacco, and we're LMC Varsity Sports.